Good morning, YouTube. This is the Big Larry Show, Saturday morning. Boy, don't look like anyone's up yet. Maybe I'm doing too early of a show for everyone. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's Saturday in the United States. 8:07 in the morning. Waiting for viewers to come in. And see who's woke up already this morning. A lot of rain all day yesterday and all last night. It rained. It probably quit about 20 minutes ago. Honey, when you get time, when you get your coffee and eat, will you bring me one of them little honey buns? Thank you. I might try to sneak it in while there's nobody online. I think this is the longest I've ever been on with no one getting on. I've been on 35 seconds or 3 minutes and no one's even on yet. Oh, excuse me. Maybe everyone's just getting tired of me. Hey, that's understandable. That's okay. I just want to get on here and do a live quick video. Von Hilton, I'll see you in court Wednesday. I'm bringing my proof. Every one bit of it. You said them rent receipts don't count. I got news for you. You better ask the judge, because they do count. You telling everybody that I can't take my stuff out of here because I owe you $36,000? I don't owe you a motherfucking thing but an ass whipping. And pretty soon, you're going to get it. That's not a threat. That is a promise. Morning, handyman. And yes, you are the first one. I couldn't believe I was on almost 4 minutes without anyone coming on. I watched the video he did 3 weeks ago. So I figured I'd do a morning video and hopefully Von Hilton and J-Dub sees it. Okay, Miss Kitty. Well, I seen someone stick in and they jumped right back out. And I was like, well, they didn't want to see the Big Larry show this morning. Yeah, I watched the video J-Dubs and Von Hilton did 3 weeks ago. And Von Hilton says that my rent receipts don't count. Yes, they do. Von Hilton, the only problem you're having is the bank account you're looking at is definitely the wrong bank account. You're looking at the bank account that Alice's estate put together. They are the ones that did it. Okay? So get your little fucking story straight, bitch. If you don't know what you're fucking talking about, shut the fuck up. And if you don't like what I'm saying to you, come over and do something about it because I've had it to here with you. Yeah, I will see you in court Wednesday, Von Hilton, and you better be in the courtroom because if you're not, I'll turn around and walk the fuck out of that courtroom. If you're going to accuse me of something, you better be there, boy. I'm not playing games. I am done. Yeah, I know, Handyman. There's so many. Well, J-Dub says he ain't did nothing against me. He don't know why I want a piece of him. Well, here's the clearing, J-Dubs. You ran your fucking mouth. I'm going to close your mouth. And since I am handicapped, and you live in New York City area, and I live way down here in the state of Kentucky, my brother has now been released. And he's looking for you. And he knows a lot of people in New York. He's lived there for the last 37 years, buddy. So he coming looking for you. Yeah, see, Miss Alice has had 5 bank accounts within 2 years, people. Because Von Hilton, let's start from the get-go. Who let the fireman move in, Von Hilton? Tell me, who was in control when the fireman moved into that fucking house? You. You let him move in. You're the one that said, oh yeah, cut my grass every other week and you guys can live down there for free. Who in the hell threw him out, Von Hilton? Me? Would you like a fucking live interview with them, Von Hilton? Von Hilton, me and you, buddy, Wednesday. Von Hilton, do you enjoy spending my money? Because I now have a new will that will be turned in. I got everything. My will says I get everything, including the clothing off your fucking back, bitch. I'll see you Wednesday. Yeah, exactly. He telling me to go suck with dick and do this and do that and all this and that, but then he says he didn't do nothing. I'm going to show him what he did. He pissed off a fucking grizzly bear. Von Hilton, you pissed off a cousin. I don't give a fuck if you say you're not related or not. You are in my motherfucking bloodline. And I'm going to take that frost blood right the fuck out of you. I don't give a fuck if it's out of your mouth, out of your nose, or out your fucking ass. You're mine, boy. That's not a threat. That is a promise. I am done with you. When I move from here, every one of your places are going to be shut down, and maybe Alice's too. Tell me and Jim we didn't do a fucking thing. Who in the hell think you paid for that flooring down there? Who in the hell got them renters in there? What money did you put into them houses, Vaughn? Not a fucking one. You took money out of it, but you can't put money back into it. That's why you will never, ever be able to run them houses. That's why you will never be a fucking landlord, because you're too retarded. You can't even fucking add money. You probably couldn't even count the rent money up. Yeah, Von Hilton, I'm going to give you your $36,000 tomorrow or Wednesday morning. I'll bring it to the courtroom, okay? All in pennies. Have fun counting them. And they won't be in roll pennies. They're all going to be in one big fucking bag. Let's see what $36,000 in pennies looks like, okay? As y'all can tell, I woke up on the wrong side of this bed this morning. No, I'm not handicapped. That's why I'm in a fucking wheelchair, right, Von Hilton? You're the one trying to claim you're handicapped, and you're fucking still walking around and can even run after a styrofoam airplane. And you want Social Security. Well, I must be some kind of disability because my Social Security's kicking. I get a Social Security paycheck, Von Hilton. Do you? No, because you're too stupid to fill out the paperwork. Too stupid to get the right lawyers. You want me to keep going? You're just stupid as can be. You're son of the year, Von Hilton, because you left your mom laying on the fucking floor to die. Now, that case is over. Guess what? I can talk about it anytime I fucking please. You got a problem with it? Come and get me. Come over here, Kyle, whatever you're fucking, Kyle, whatever. Come over here. Show me that karate Kyle shit. Yeah, just like I thought. Oh no, I'll call the cops. Von Hilton, J-Dubs, there is no felony record on me yet. Yet. I get a piece of you, Von Hilton. They're going to be a felony, yeah. Because you're literally going to be laying in a hospital bed for a couple of weeks. Because I'm not going to play games. I am fucking so tired of you running your fucking mouth. I'm the Frost family. You've got it coming. Promise you that, buddy. I promise you. It is coming. And really quick. It ain't going to fucking wait too long. Good morning, KG. Yes, I know. Good morning, Ray. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't say good morning. I'm just going off here. I see Handyman's wrote a lot. I ain't even read it. I am fucking wild hot right now. Yeah, I'm trying to, Miss Kitty. Yeah, I'm calming down. I'm getting my coffee in me. Says I never loved Alice. I was all about fucking money from her. Yeah, well, tell me what fucking money I got from Alice. I got Von Hilton. Please bring your baby. You know something, people? You know when he took over, what was that, 5 months ago? Yeah, about that, right? He went in there, he took the checkbook, he took all the keys, and he left. There's a whole big old fucking box of paperwork sitting right there at that lawyer's office still today that's been sitting there for 6 months. That's got all Alice's paperwork in it. It's got all the bookwork, all the bank accounts, everything is in that box. Guess what? He's too weak to pick the box up. That's why he took the checkbook and the fucking keys, because he was too lazy. He can't pick up that box and carry it to his truck and take it home and go through it. Well, if he loses a fucking $1 million for not going through the box, fuck you, Vaughn. Von Hilton said I'm not allowed to take anything out of my house. The sheriff told me different. So who do you think's right, Von Hilton or my sheriff? I'm going to go by what the sheriff told me. He's not getting none of my personal belongings, and I wish they would make me leave my personal belongings, because 5 minutes after I fucking left this house and he kept everything of mine, I'm going to have him arrested for painkillers that he is not supposed to have, that are illegal for someone to have unless you've had heart surgery. They are painkillers, Vaughn. These are the pills that you take and you wake up 3 days later. I know. I lived off them for, what, 3 months? I know what them pills do. Exactly, Miss Kitty. Nobody can take my personal belongings. Do I want the refrigerator and stove? No, they were both here when I moved in, and she will have them when I move out. They will still be here. The washer and dryer, I bought that with my money. I have the rent receipt, or I have the receipt for them. So fuck you, Vaughn. I bought them, not your mommy, not you, not your daddy's $2 million inheritance check. Oh, Vaughn, did you find the other 2 million yet? Oh, here's another thing, people. What's that funny name that he keeps saying that's going to come and help him, going to help him bury his mom? They're going to come down. They're all cops. Has anybody ever looked up that name? They're all dead, vonhelton. That family's been wiped out fucking 15 years ago. The ones that are now living, you don't even fucking know them. And they're going to help you? Yeah, they're going to help you, all right. They know what a piece of shit you are, just like everyone else does. Yeah, they're all gone. They ain't around up there no more. Vonhelton, before you talk shit about people, you better make sure they're still alive. Remember, you got a niece up there. Your sister's girl lives there. Remember the nurse? And her husband, the doctor? Yeah. We still have family there, vonhelton. Just because I don't live there, just because you don't live there, don't mean shit, bitch. We do have family still there. And they know what's going on. You don't. You don't get out of your fucking trailer. The only thing you'd know how to do is fucking make horse vaginas and play around with little 16-year-old girls. Good morning, Polly. Yeah, they're all vampires like Vaughn. Exactly. No, I'm not gonna fuck the place up, people. I mean, I'm not that way. I don't think it should be. But when I do leave, I will be calling the um housing authorities and letting them know that this place should be condemned. And so should the rest of them. The only one that's not going to be condemned right off the top will probably be Alice's herself. I give it another 6 months, and that one will be able to be destroyed too. Because he's already letting the dogs piss and shit all over her new floors. He's too lazy even to let his dogs out. You still here, Ray? Yeah, the health department. All I have to do is say black mold in the house, and they'll be sending somebody out here. Well, I'm glad you showed up this morning. Glad to see you're doing a little better. You're alive, you're awake, and you're visiting the Big Larry show. That's good to hear. Riz, that's what I would like to do. I think the judge should just let me and him go out in the parking lot and solve our problem and find out who comes back in. Yeah, rest in heaven, Midnight, because Von Hilton wouldn't tell you that. He's still rambling about a fucking dog next to his mother, people. Tell him to prove it. I got $1,000 bill that says there's not a dog laying next to her. Anyone want to bet me? That is one lie that he did not lie about. Alice did not like dogs. She didn't like animals. She wasn't, I mean, she didn't grow up with them. She didn't, she didn't have the money to feed animals. She had to worry about feeding herself, her husband, and her kid. Yeah, exactly. I've been telling a story that all the mason jars are in stall number 3, about 6 foot down. I was hoping I'd get Von Hilton out there digging, people. It didn't work. So maybe I should tell him where them $1,000 jars are, right? Do y'all think I should? We buried them with your mother, Von Hilton. Dig up your mom's grave, Von. Open her coffin, and you'll see all them $1,000 bills laying there with her. Me and Uncle Jim threw all her jewelry, all her money, everything's inside the coffin with your mother. You want it? Dig her up. And I hope she haunts you for the rest of your life. Yeah, exactly. Hell, that's how he got Andrea to come down here. He says that I've never shot a deer. Miss Kitty, please close your ears. Von Hilton, I've killed more deer than you've got pussy. You want to fucking talk shit, bitch? I've killed more deers than you've got pussy. And that's a proven fact. I could tell you 5 different people to talk to, and they'll all tell you, yeah, Larry's a deer killer. I might not be as good as my Uncle Jim. I might not be as good as my fucking dad. I might not even be as good as Ronnie Ray. But I'm going to tell you, I kill deer. So you've killed 3. At least, Riz. You might want to add a 0 behind that 3 there, Riz. I am sorry for my foul language, Miss Kitty. Well, you got the one in Hamilton too, Riz. The one that was supposed to have kids and they died. Yeah, his first wife. Yeah, I've got at least, I'm gonna say at least 20 deer under my belt already that I've killed. Yes, that is the deer head my father killed, and no, it's not worth $500. It's worth more than that. Sentimental value, it's worth a lot to me. And they call that an albino 10 point or 8 point buck. So they can go up to $1,500 to $2,000 easily because albinos are hard to get. One was stillborn and the other lived a week. Okay, handyman. My bad. The P had him. He didn't know what to do with it without help. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Boo. Would a stuffed vampire's head be worth money? Not Von Hilton's. The stink would kill him. The stink would kill anybody's household that it went into. So it's only good to hang from the tree. Keep bad spirits away. Well, I don't know what they carry, but they are worth big bucks. Good morning, Mick. I know when I lived in Tennessee, I couldn't have been about 12 years old. And there was a white, all white albino deer running around. And there was a guy that offered $10,000 for the head. And this deer wasn't no spotted brown white. This was all white deer. And as far as I know, no one ever got it. But now I do see a few videos out there right now that people are spotting them white deers. Yeah, Von Hilton says that I never put no money in none of the bank accounts. People, I got the paperwork sitting right there. Von Hilton ain't even looking in the right bank. Remember Von Hilton, what the bank teller told you, what the bank manager told you and me and your mother? They will not let your mom open a bank account there because you and the fireman kept closing and opening bank accounts with Alice Hilton's name on it. So Larry's the smart one. You're the dumb one because I took it to a bank that is not in Clay County, Kentucky. And it's all registered. It was all legal, Von Hilton. So say whatever you want, do whatever you want. I have proof. When we go to court Wednesday and you tell her I have not gave you no money, that I owe you $36,000, I'm going to tell you to prove it to me. Prove that I owe you 36,000 when you ain't even been in control of it. What, 6 months? The most I would owe you is about $1,800, Von Hilton. Because Millie has gave me rent receipts. Your mom has gave me rent receipts. I have filled my own rent receipts out. So Von Hilton, you're screwed. Go in there talking shit. I'm going to tell the judge, I want to know how come on February 13th he brings me a eviction notice to get out of his property when he don't come to collect rent. He never told me he was in control and that he's allowed to collect the rent. And I'm going to tell the judge, I think the reason he didn't come over to collect rent, because he knows he was running his mouth. He told the whole world that I killed his mother, that I stole $55 million from his mommy, that I'm sending my kid to college on his mommy's money. And I can prove all three of them's fucking phony. He says he gave me my eviction notice on February 1st. That's a lie. It was February 13th. You talking about a felony, Von Hilton? I think you just did 3 of them right there. Lying under oath. We'll see what the judge says Wednesday, won't we? I'll see you Wednesday, Von Hilton. Me and you. Oh, don't forget, the other renters are there too. We're all there. And I hope Jim and Millie can show up because I invited them. Yeah, we're going to have a big old family reunion right in the courtroom, people. Didn't know what, Miss Kitty? Oh, a white deer would be too pretty to kill. Yeah, but they look great on your wall. Right now, no. Because what happened is once I turned all my stuff to Jim and Millie, she had 2 bank accounts. The one that carried her Social Security check, which was her personal bank account. Okay. With extra money coming in, I could literally not take my rent money and the other rent money that was coming in and put it on her Social Security card. So I literally went and opened her a brand new bank account, and that is where all her rent money went. So if one of the properties says one of the houses needed a whole new floor done, Miss Alice I took over $1,000 out of it. I paid for the flooring, and I let somebody move into a home for 30 days to lay the flooring. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the only proof is there's no money in the bank. And I don't even know what bank he deals with. I have no idea what that bank account is because I never known. It was switched over. When I gave it to Jim and Millie, they had to put it in an estate account. They had to literally shut everything down, collect all the money, and put it all in one account. And then he hands it over to the lawyer. The lawyer did what all they had to do, and then it went to Vaughn. So Von Hilton, your mommy's had 6, 7, 8 bank accounts the last 2, 3 years of her life. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You were not living in that house when Jim and Millie moved down here, Von Hilton. I know because I was here already. Remember, duh? You stupid retard. If you're going to tell a story, tell the right story, not some fucking lie that makes you look good. Because you don't look good. You're just a lying motherfucker. Thank you. I am now. Yeah, I gotta wear a shirt. I wish I didn't, but I do. Ma, can I get a coffee? Yeah, that boy's got a big surprise coming. I wish I could fucking order everybody to court. Start with the people that he sold the guns to. The fireman, bring him back in here since he's involved. Hell, people, Ray himself could come in. Ray, I know you're here. I mean, I don't think you want to do that, but hell, You were there. You're the one that helped him do all the paperwork. You're the one that helped him fill out Social Security paperwork for Jerry. You're the one that helped him fill out his welfare paperwork so he can get food stamps for the girls. No, the fireman's the one that Von Hilton let move in there for rent free to cut the grass. Literally, since, I'm allowed to talk, I've got clearance right now, looking dead in front of me, watching me. Literally, them two houses down there on Crane Creek that we were talking about that the fireman and them was living in, originally, James Von Hilton and his mother. Notice how I said James Von Hilton, and the person on here right now will verify this. James Paul Von Hilton and his mother bought them two pieces of property to turn around and resell them to Mr. Ray. Do you remember that, Ray? And then what? 4, 5, 6 months after you lived there, they said they didn't want to sell them and that you had to move. And they evicted you out of there. And that was bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Well, it takes 8 hours to cut the grass. But then the fireman started cutting that big old field where he throws that plane at. He wasn't supposed to cut the field. That field went to the farmer across the street, the principal of the elementary school, because he feeds his horses and his cows with that straw or hay or whatever grows there. But Von Hilton's a prick, so he cut it anyways. To make the, Mr. Principal get mad at him. I bought the property and got the deal. Yeah, Ray, exactly. You saved Alice 20K. You wouldn't believe what that house looks like right now, Ray. It started looking really good, buddy. We went in the house. I ripped a wall out and put the bathroom door and totally into the living room instead of off the bedroom. We put all brand new floors, new walls, new paint job. It's looking pretty nice. She has really been taking care of it. Von Hilton's complaining about the carpet on that double wide trailer and why it was gone and why there's a wood burner in there. Von Hilton, did you forget the flood? Is 8 months ago fucking confuse you that we had a flood and that whole fucking trailer was halfway underwater? They had a foot of water in their living room. Did you miss that part? Oh, yeah, that's the month that you were bitching you were starving when American Red Cross was bringing you lunch and dinner every fucking day. There's another thing. You tell the judge you're starving, but you're on camera eating every day. That's fucked up. I'm not going to get on there and say, hey, people, I'm starving. Send me money. And then 5 minutes later, put some kind of fucking food in my mouth. What, dear? Okay. Yes, yes, it is, Frosty. Yeah, my wife went over to OBI yesterday, people. Oneida Baptist Institute. They gave away a lot of food yesterday. And I guarantee you, Von Hilton wasn't there and probably didn't even know about it. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't OBI. It was Oneida Church. Banana. Oh, definitely lots of bananas. Cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, tuna casserole noodles. We got a lot of things. Little mini hot or mini corn dogs. They're about that big around. They look like a nugget, but they got a little hot dog in the middle. Sounds like pallet day at the big church here. Yeah. He could have microwaved them little weenie hot dog shit. Yes, and that's pretty well. A lot of the stores, once it starts getting pretty bad or they get another shipment, they usually give it to all the churches around the neighborhood if they can, and then all the churches just give it away to anybody that can use it. Like we didn't take the collard greens. We didn't. There's some of the stuff that we don't eat. Radishes. We gave all that away to our neighbors who do use it all the time. Bananas? Oh yeah, we try to get as many bananas as we can. I know my Aunt Alice, or my she must be thinking of me, and I'm thinking of you. I love you, Aunt Alice. Aunt Millie, she got a bunch of them bananas. She makes a lot of banana bread. So she got a few of them. I think I got like 4 heads or whatever they call them, 4 bushels. I do too, but my wife don't really cook them, so it's another one of them Brussels sprout deals where she don't like cabbage, she don't like this, she don't like that. She just ain't had me cook it for her. That's the problem. Once I cook it, she'll eat it forever. Yeah. I want to thank everybody that donated to me last week. I appreciate it. I don't know if I should tell you guys a full count, but we're definitely over the 13. We're about ready to go over the 1350 right now. 1350 is what it ended up coming out to be almost. I kept seeing it under the 12 marker, but I got to remember the wife used it twice. So she went and bought me and the boy and her something to eat from the carryout twice. So she's been spending off of it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to help us move. I have a Cash App, Richard. If you don't have Cash App and you got PayPal or whatever that is, I have a couple people that probably help you, where you send it to them and they'll send it over to me. I trust all my friends. My name's not Von Hilton. There you go. Miss Kitty put my Cash App down for you. Yeah, handy me in. That would be about my perfect time of doing stuff like that. And I think I know where I made my mistake yesterday or the other day. Is I still had YouTube open and I had StreamYard open, and I kept getting a lot of echoing and I couldn't understand everyone because I was hearing you guys say it 2 or 3 times in a row. And then when I said something, it sounds like it took 5 minutes for you guys to hear me. Could also be my headset. Morning, Raccoon Man. So maybe my cheap ass should get off some of that money and go ahead and get me a new headset. I'd like to talk to that Woody. I'd like for you to invite Woody, Jay. I don't know if you like him or anything, or, you know. Yeah, that's what someone told me. I got to mute the YouTube while I'm in StreamYard. That's why I wasn't doing too much talking and couldn't understand everybody. Nope, not saying who it is. Okay. Yeah, probably Frosty. I just want to make sure he knows the truth. I hope he's, seeing the truth. I would too, handyman. I mean, I'm not gonna go off on him. He ain't said nothing major bad about me. He just asks us a lot of questions, and that's what I want people to do. Ask Von Hilton. I want to hear the shit he has to say. He makes so many stories. Like, if y'all ain't heard yet, he keeps telling everybody that Uncle Jim split his mom and dad up. No, that is not what happened. The story's out there. I've told the story. I know the story. Was told by Aunt Alice herself. Morning meds. Yeah, don't, kitty. Jim separated his mom and dad. No, that ain't how it happened. It was insurance, medical insurance purposes. They got a divorce. And Von Hilton, I don't give a fuck what was in your daddy's will. When a husband and wife are married for 60 motherfucking years, as soon as he dies, does not mean that his children get everything. No, it goes to the wife. The wife. Are you your dad's wife? Were you sucking on your daddy's dick? Was you fucking your daddy? No, your mother was. She gets everything. Then when she dies, it should go to you unless she thinks you're a piece of fucking shit trash and don't leave you nothing. And personally, I think that's what she should have did. You say I had her brainwashed? If I had her brainwashed when she died, she'd been living in a high-rise fucking apartment building, calling the butler to bring her motherfucking steak to her. And leave you not one motherfucking red penny. I would have left you fucking homeless. You're lucky she left you the $250 a month. Yes, dear. I ain't calm. I feel like I'm calm. Okay, there, Jess. I mean, I don't know how many people or what you all fucking think, but that's the way it should be. When I die, my kids don't get all my shit. My wife does. What my wife does with it once it is in her possession, that is all up to her. She knows my boys, she knows our kids, and she knows which is which and what's what. All my telephone, all my drug painkillers that I smoke, stuff that I have, my hats, my pipes, my bows, my water bongs, my scissors, my grinders, everything. All that goes to one kid because I only have one kid that's a dope head, just like his father. The rest of them don't touch it. So, guess who gets it? My dope head kid. Honey, I don't say names for them. Same thing right now. If something would happen to my wife this morning and she would pass on and I would get everything she owns, everything she owns would be mine. And I literally, the wedding ring on her finger, will I bury her with it? I would want to. But then is one of my boys, one of mine and her boys, gonna want mommy and daddy's wedding rings? Photo albums of mommy when she was 14, 15, 16 years old. Mommy's firstborn child, mommy's secondborn child. I mean, I'm going to make sure her kids get stuff from her too. If my boys bought it for their mother for Mother's Day and she passes later in life, my boys will get them necklaces back from me because I would be the one living. She'd be gone. My boys will get their stuff from their mother. But them boys don't get that stuff right off the top. It comes to daddy first. Daddy decides where it goes. When mommy and daddies live together and they put everything to fucking together, Vaughn, it stays with both of them until they're both dead. You're so retarded, you think your daddy was just going to give you everything and leave his wife stranded? Your daddy never had nothing, Vaughn. It all came from your mother, you retard. Yeah, he knows nothing about family togetherness. Maybe I am getting a little frustrated. I'm getting tongue tied there for a second. Yeah, exactly. She took care of him with the money she made, not the opposite way around. When he got his retirement checks, he was bringing home enough to take him and Alice out to dinner. After dinner, he would leave a couple dollar tip. They would leave that restaurant, and he was broke because that's how much it cost him to go out to eat, and that's how much his check was worth. Von Hilton, you said your mom was Rosie who? I think you're thinking of Rosie Palmer. You're fucking hand jacking yourself off because that's the only way you get laid. Unless you fucking kind of little girl into coming up there because you got a fucking horse farm. Yeah, Rosie Palm and her five sisters. People, she wasn't but what, 13, 14 years old during the World War II? His daddy didn't even join the fucking army until after the war started. Almost at the end. Okay, weather guy, is that what it sounds like? She was a war kid making tanks. Yes, Ray, that's exactly what he says. Breathe, Larry. Yeah, that's what I need to do. And then she made washing machines. Now, that I do know she did. She did make washing machines. She worked for Whirlpool. And she did work for them for a long time. She did go in the office and tell them that she wanted them to take so much money every month or every week out of her paycheck for putting back. And then one day she walked in there and said that she was collecting all her money and that she was quitting Whirlpool and starting her own business. And she did. Ray, yes, I agree. You spent more time with Aunt Alice than Von Hilton did himself, and that's his own mother. And he lived right next door to her. We all live 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles from her and spent more time with her than Vaughn does. He says she's buried to a dog. Von Hilton, you go up there and dig out a fucking dog next to your mother, and I'll give you your $36,000. Hell, I'll even tell you where the $2 million is, Von Hilton. Von Hilton, do you think if I stole $55 million from your fucking stinky ass that I'd be living in some fucking double wide trailer in the hills of Kentucky? No. I'd be living in Hawaiian Islands drinking on a fucking umbrella drink. Some pineapple juice or coconut juice or some shit. Smoking some good fucking grass. I sure in the hell wouldn't be sitting in the state of Kentucky. Don't put me wrong, people. Kentucky is a very, very beautiful state. And I love living here. But $55 million is a lot of money. I could live anywhere in the world I wanted to with $55 million. Would it be Kentucky? I don't know. I can't say it would, and I can't say it wouldn't. $55 million, I could live anywhere. I can own a home in every fucking state. Yeah, you can't smoke it. You do the evil. Hey, as long as you're getting that pain took care of. They did. The kids did spend more time with Alice than he did. Hell, there was one whole year that he wouldn't even let the kids go see their grandmother, because he said that she chased them with a broom. Then there was a story that their grandmother hit them with the coffee cup. So he made them not see their grandmother for a year. That was his excuse. But when I told him I wanted to see the paperwork where Children's Services told him that she couldn't see him, I lost it. I lost it. You didn't lose shit, Von Hilton. You never fucking had it. You were spiking your mother because your mother wouldn't fucking pay your fucking internet bill. So you got pissed off at her and wouldn't let her see her own fucking grandkids. Be fucking real. Yeah, exactly. 1 hour, 33 viewers, 6 thumbs up. I'm doing pretty good on my viewers this morning. Ray, he literally was. He was losing everything until you stepped in and helped him. You're the man that helped him get his Social Security check for Jerry. You're the one that helped him get the food stamps for the kids. Ray, you did good. I mean, I know you didn't want to help him, but you respect kids, period. Same as me, buddy. We love kids. No matter whose kids they are, we're not going to let them starve and we're not going to let them do without. So we try to help as much as we can. Same thing with Mountain Mama. She said she was running low on food the other day. And I told her if she ever ran out of food and she could not feed them two little girls she's got, she better bring her ass over here right now because I'll take the food out of my own fucking mouth to feed her two babies. I'm the biggest live stream of Clay County. Well, Von Hilton does more hours than me, but he does a lot of lying. Remember, the earth is flat, people. Tell him to take a trip around the world, and when he gets back, to let me know. You talking to Nate about that, or are you talking to me? Yeah, it matches his head flat. Yeah, exactly, Ray. Thank you. Weather guy says I did go around the world, and it's not flat. Larry Vaughn wishes he had your numbers all over. Vaughn's viewers are her haters. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm getting more. He hates me because I'm getting more views. Hell, when's the last time he was able to collect that kind of money on his Cash App? I don't think he's ever had that much money. I think the most money he's probably ever got would have been J Dubs giving him them $50 to keep him from losing his kids, which didn't work. And then he had Solar Marshall there sending him $50 to $75 worth of dog food once a month for 2 or 3 months. Yeah, we have a family that loves each other. Don't put me wrong. There's not fully 100% love. There are fights and things that happen in our family, but Vaughn is the worst of them all, people. There are some fights in our family tree right now that, need to be worked out. Some people think one way, some people think the other, and they just stay away from each other. We still have love for them, we still have respect for them, but we just don't like some of the things they do, should I say. And I think people kind of understand what I'm saying. He got 2 grand out of a something computer that he F somebody on. Yeah. Oh, I'm not worried about the earth. I know it's round. And I wouldn't care if it's flat, round, or fucking triangle. As long as I have oxygen and I'm still living, and when I die, I'm heading towards the heaven's gates. Will I get in? Nobody knows until I get there. But I know one thing: my grandfather, my great aunt Alice, and all of them will be standing on the other side of that gate waiting to see if I'm coming in or not. Von Hilton, you and your gods are sending you straight to hell. They won't even take you up to the pearly gates to see if you can get in. They already know you're not getting in. You broke the main rule. You worship other gods. And notice I said gods. Von Hilton, there's one God. And it's not Von Hilton. Yeah, I'd like to get on here. I'd like to talk to Woody. That would be pretty good. Yeah, I noticed that their state. Honey, Ray and Marlene said good morning. Tell you they're sending their love. Thank you, she says. She's sending her love back. Yeah, I probably got a pile of stuff sitting over there now, don't I, Ray? I need to quit buying for a minute. But man, they got all them good deals out there, man. It's kind of hard to turn them away. I almost got, the wife told me not to buy them. I almost bought them. The lady had 10 hand towels that you put it by your kitchen sink. And some of them said good morning, and some had the moon, some had the sun. There was a bunny rabbit in one. There was a bunch of different ones, but you got 10 of them for $2. How could you can't even go to the dollar store and get them that cheap? She's walking a lot more. She's walking a lot better, Miss Kitty. So her ankle is still bothering her a little bit, but she's able to get up and walk on it. She's not letting us starve or making us eat bologna sandwiches until it gets better anymore. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you guys that we got that I didn't tell you. You all see them? You see them, Von Hilton? I'm doing okay, Ray. I'll be lucky if I can get another year. Yeah, I noticed that too, 44. It makes you fat. Yeah, them are them honey buns. She ended up getting a whole box of them. Not just one or two packs, the whole box. Larry and Arnold are doing good. Larry is still in college. He's getting out next month for the 2 months off. He's still doing them straight A student, Ray. So I mean, to me, he's doing good. Arnold will graduate this year from high school, so that's good. No, I didn't report it to the state. I will. I don't think I have to report money like that to the state when it's being given to me. I don't know. I will find out. I'll talk to somebody about it Monday. Ooh, that wind's kicking. What? He what? So it sat out in the rain all night. Well, tell him to put it back. What's he doing in the shed? What was he doing in the shed? He don't need to be in there. There's nothing of his in there. No, if you have to pay taxes, yes to IRS. Yeah, I think I am tax exempt. Did you get moved? Yeah, leave all your stuff or Vaughn's gonna come looking for you. Fuck, I'll even give him my address, David. And I dare him to come to my new house. Larry, a gift from an individual up to 10K is not taxable. I do get federal money. I am on Social Security disability. Can't I just say it was donated to in my name because of my card being the card, but it belongs all to my son to help him have a place to live? Hell, I might have to rent a fucking room up in Richmond just for him to live in for the 2 months that he's out of school. People, hold on a minute. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I kind of wish I can get Ray to get on here. Once he feels better, maybe we can get Ray to go live with us. You're welcome to come and join one of the live shows, Ray. Oh, I thought I hit that. Sorry. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Hang garlic on the doors and windows. Yeah, that's definitely Andy. You know, people, he's not a vampire. I know we're all laughing about that and this and that, but literally, once he said that shit, every meal that went to Alice's house had garlic in it. No matter if it was coming from Mountain Mama, me, or Jim and Millie, even Ray. If they sent food to Alice, we made sure there's garlic in it. We wanted him to try to eat that food. I mean, Mountain Mama, she even wrote in, how she say that? Bless this food, God, and left that note on all the food that she took her. Man, let me move that thing there. Now it's out of the way. I had this thing sitting down there, and I just kept hitting the button, and it keeps muting it. So I moved it completely away from it. Yes, I do own a T-shirt, about 30 of them, but I don't like wearing them. I've only took one bite of my honey bun, so I'm still working on it. I just trying to, make sure I got enough in me because I feel real dizzy about hour after I take my pills. I start getting dizzy. So they say to eat with one of my pills, so I try to put something down it. You can't be trusted with the mute button. Yeah, I know. Can you hear me now, Bobcat? No, I don't say I'm mute. I move that button away from that mute button. I'd reach over to grab my coffee and hit the mute button. Yeah, I can't believe Von Hilton said I let the fireman move in. Bobcat is clowning. Yeah, the fireman paramedic. We do have a fire department, but all of our fire department men are volunteers. They don't get paid for it. They volunteer. I have no idea, Frosty. And if he's not in that court live, I'm going to complain because I got to pay somebody to come over here and drive me to the courthouse, take me to the courtroom, do all that, and bring me back home. when he can do video? Why can't I do video? I'm the handicapped one. I'm the one that ain't driving no more. I'm the one that's living in a wheelchair now. But I'm the one that's going to the courthouse, but he can't make it? Something's wrong. Not happening, Frosty. And it ain't just us. We got the renter going to be there too. One of the other renters will be there. Vaughn now says that he never claimed to be a vampire. It was the trolls who edited the videos to make him look like he was saying that. What a lie Vaughn is. Yeah. And that could be the reason why he won't go inside the courtroom, Andy. And that's what I want him to do. I want him to lose it in front of that judge. Exactly. And I'm taking my evidence with me. I'm literally going to tell the judge I didn't know who to pay the rent to. Nobody contacted me. Last person I heard was from Millie. Millie says that she wasn't collecting rent from me no more because there was a new will. I never heard nothing else after that until the 13th day of February when he put an eviction notice on my porch. He never called me in November for the rent. He never called me in December for the rent. He never called January, February, or March for the rent. And personally, I don't think he was trying to collect the rent. He knew that me and him's going to have a quarrel when he did come to go get the rent. For him saying that I've stole $55 million from his mother, that I killed his mother, that I stole money to send my son to college. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to see a big old grizzly bear talking shit like that about the grizzly bear, and then you got to go to that grizzly bear's house to get money. I don't blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to come over here neither. I don't know his phone number. He got a new phone number. He knows mine. And if he says he don't, then he's stupider than stupid because it's right out on Facebook. Go to my Facebook account, click my name, look at my information. My fucking phone number stands straight out. Plus, you don't know his phone number. Bobcat Ken, do you mean he's talking to the judge over Skype? Yep. Yeah, everybody killed Alice but him. And I almost did a no-no. I almost took a bite of my food in front of you. And y'all know that's not me. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, he threatened CPS, Children's Services people. Why you think they took the sheriffs out there? He wouldn't let them go in the house to look at the house, to check the children out, to make sure they were safe. He says they wasn't getting in his house, so they left. 9 a.m. next morning, both of them Social Security or Children's Services workers were right back at his house at 9 o'clock the next morning. The only problem, they got two sheriffs with them, the sheriff and the deputy. Oh, yeah, we all killed his dad, too. Well, it's not hard for me to just block the screen for 2, 3 minutes, kitty, and, suck in that fucking honey bun shit. Yeah, we're all a bunch of murdering. We're all felons. Von Halen, you show me a piece of paper signed by a judge saying that I am a felon, and I'll give you $1,000 right now in cash. So am I, Marshall. Yes, Miss Kitty. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what I should do. I was fearing for my life because he said he's going to kill me. And y'all know this is the exact same judge that me and him's in front of more than 10 times. She knows what we're all going through. She knows what's going on. Hey, James Paul Von Helton, Nick sent me a new contract. He sent me a will, buddy. I'm going to turn that will in on Wednesday. You got nothing. It all belongs to me. Nick Bravo gave it all to me. Sorry, Nick. I had to squeal on you. I'm going in there with all the videos. I don't have to go in there. All I have to do is tell her to look up Solar Opinion, Solar Marshall. Look up my YouTube. Look up Von Hilton's YouTube. It's all over the place. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Nick took care of me. Yes, they are. Secular Marshall. If it's in blue crayon, it's legal. Morning, Nick. Geek out. I had to say your last name first there because I didn't want people to think it was Nick Bravo. Larry, why not just send Vaughn his rent money? Is that not an option? Frank, I don't know who I'm supposed to pay my rent to. Once the estate took over and there's a new will, nobody told me who I was supposed to pay it to. Hell, you could have told me I was supposed to pay it to you, Frank, and I probably could have sent it to you. I would ask you proof. Nick Bravo, you probably could have got all of Von Hilton's rent money. You would have sent me a piece of paper notarized saying that you're in control of all of it. I would have sent you the money. Von Hilton, I would have sent you the money if you would have showed me you're in control. Got a letter from your lawyer. Got a letter from the estate telling me who the fuck to pay. You know who am I supposed to pay? The fucking heir? Should I take the $300 and just throw it up in the air and whoever grabs it, grabs it? That's what I'm saying, Andy. That's what I think too. As the new executor of, he should have had sent letters to the renters notifying of the changes and where to send the rent money. Oh, I don't know about that because Family Dollar don't stock up on TV dinners like that. No, I don't know. I never met his dad. Personally, I don't think they're in his name yet. I think they're still in the name of the estate. I know, Jeffrey. Morning, Heather. Vaughn's ideal of fine dining is Swanson's. Yeah, exactly. Yes, his dad was an actual war hero. There is proof of that. That is one thing he can prove right. Uh, Personally, no, Frank, they didn't, but I knew who was taking over because I handed it to him. And I did verbally tell the renters that Jim and Millie was now in control. So all their rent went down to Jim and Millie. We're on our way to the Hash Bash 2023. Damn, Heather, quit teasing me. Quit teasing me, Heather. You guys have fun. Smoke it up, girl. Smoke it up. Did I got any Michigan people in here this morning? I know sometimes I do. We will puff, puff, and pass. Stay frosty. You know, today is the party day there in Michigan. I don't know if you're a smoker and a toker, but Michigan's got it going on today. There is no video saying that I knew he was in control. I knew there was a new will. He says in January he posted that I had to pay $400 a month rent. I still ain't even seen that video yet. Yeah, you're at work, so no hash bash for you. Okay, so you did know about it. I do think he's going to, Nate. I agree with you, Nick. No, not that I know of. Yeah, I ain't seen much of Vaughn's videos. I see some here and there. It ain't like I troll him. I don't fucking go watch every single one. I watch the ones where he's been talking shit about me. I don't think there is, Frank. I might have, Frank. I might have told him he's gonna have to evict me because he ain't showed me proof that he's the owner yet. Does he own it yet? Far as I know, not until the middle of April. I think his 6 months is up in April. So really, the estate should have sent me a letter saying, "Hey, send your rent money to this certain bank account or this certain address." Until Von Hilton took completely over. Then Von Hilton should have sent me a letter saying, "Hey, your rent goes to this spot. Here's a new lease. I am raising your rent to $400 a month. You sign the lease or you can move." I go to court Wednesday. Yep, same Raven shit, but just different days. Oh, Jim's already filed the complaint. I'm just wondering if there's going to be anything left over for me to take from him because I think Jim and Millie's going to take it all. He literally slandered Jim's name wide open. Faux name, faux address, everything. I'm complaining about a slumlord. And that's what he is, a slumlord. A landlord that owns property that does not fix it up. We call them slumlords. I think Frank is gay dubs too. A negligible landlord. Yep. So if I call Von Hilton right now and say, "Hey, my hot water tank's out," do you think he's going to come over here and fix it? Do you think he's going to call somebody to come over here and fix it? When he finds out the hot water tank's $300 and another 100, 200 to put it in, that's $500. He's not going to put that money out. Yeah, Andy, I need to see if Kentucky has that law. Exactly, Todd. I won't know until what the judge tells me. Yeah, good morning, Todd. Your scale playing tricks on you, Todd? Starting over Monday. Okay. I thought you were doing pretty good, Todd. Good morning, Lardo. I know it's Saturday. Larry don't do Saturday shows, but hey, what else is there to do? No, I agree. Stay frosty. Vaughn thinks to be a baron. All you need is a bit of land. He's so fucking dumb. Yeah, he's definitely dumb. He should already be paying the property taxes. Nothing, Nate. I don't think he's got a penny left. Maybe a couple $100, enough to feed him for another couple weeks. Yeah, property taxes are once a year, and it's usually December 31st is when Miss Alice paid them. Hell, he gave some girl $3,000. I don't know exactly. I know the house insurance was not paid this year yet. 46 views, a new record for Clay County. Yay! Go Clay County. Yeah, I know. Because he's using that in all that money that was in the estate. I mean, them TV dinners are only $2, $3 a piece. He's probably spending more on the fucking Mountain Dew than he does the TV dinners. Well, I don't know about exactly every penny of it, Todd, but I know he's got to be getting real low. Yeah, double McFish. Yep, we put Clay County on the map. MG Toe Champion. Sorry. What's no idea. It's called property taxes here. You got property taxes and you got to have house insurance on all rental properties. And personally, you're supposed to have it on your own home too. Wake and Bake is the #1 streaming show in Clay County. That it is. 50 viewers. I have skyrocketed, people. There it is. 51. Yes, please come on in, everybody. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. We are the Von Hilton Trolls. Hey, Von Hilton, maybe this week I'll go down there and get a catfish sandwich and show you what a real fish sandwich looks like. Yeah, I can't wait to see that, Richard. Howdy, Tyler. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. In the U.S., that would be a utility bill. Yeah. Well, technically, I believe I am called a fence sitter because I won't make a video defending Vaughn. Yeah, Miss Kitty, you are a sitter. Well, that's good there, champion. Yes, he should, Andy. Yeah, he wouldn't know how to clean it, cut it, even fucking wouldn't even know how to cook it, wouldn't even know how to catch it. I'm a rock thrower, not a fence sitter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way as you, Andy. I don't throw rocks, I throw bricks. Yep. Yeah, exactly. The only thing he can get out of Lake Alice is hard drives. His horse vagina hard drives. $51 viewers. You guys are seeing the record being broke right now. J-Dub works 16-hour days. Till my brother finds him. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, Toe. Or Mr. Champion. 10 a.m. Losing a couple of viewers. Come on, people. Don't leave me. But hey, I did hit 51. I seen that. That is the most I've ever had in my show at one time. Yep, I back. Yeah. Hey, KG. Yeah, my wife had to get me the Marlboro 100s. They ran out of the Marlboro shorts yesterday, so I'm smoking Marlboro 100s now. Good, good. Yep, Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Life is good. That's good. I like the unfiltered Camels. Yeah, they were all right. It just seems like I kept spitting the tobacco out of my mouth every time I would draw one. Just I think she said almost $7, 6.85 or something. My cigarettes, 21 for 3 packs. Heather, you told Mr. Eddie to mind his own goddamn business. That he's a bitch. Tell him he don't need to be smoking no painkillers. You know, and that's what I thought too. I thought he worked in some kind of carry out grocery store kind of deal thing. Okay, you have fun, champion. I know, Miss Kitty, but it's hard. I'm gonna die happy. No, he's my bitch. Tell him to get it right. As y'all know, Heather and Eddie there are my cousins. Okay, yeah, I would say I didn't know if some people knew it. Me and Eddie used to run together when I lived up in Toledo. We'd get together every weekend and have cookouts and do all kinds of shit together. Get in his basement and shoot pool all weekend. Get drunk, get stoned. Yeah, cousin Eddie. And that's on my mom's side. For you guys know, he's not related to Von Hilton. He is my mom's side. Yeah, Heather, them were the good old days. That was before I moved down here. Honey, I can't eat this second honey bun you gave me. Hell, I never even finished the first one. I ain't got a headache, so I'm doing okay. Do you want it or you feel okay? Yeah. Okay. Eddie and Heather said hi, or did I tell you that already? No. No, you didn't. J Dubs works at the Cumberland Farms gas station. And I appreciate that, Joe Dirt. I hope these legs start getting better, and I pray every day that my legs get better, for I can start getting up and trying to walk a little more every day again. I mean, I am getting up and I am standing on them, and I can get 2 or 3 steps, and they get real shaky, so I sit back down. But I'm hoping they get back. I mean, I'd like to at least be able to walk out to my vehicle and be able to crawl, get in the seat and be able to drive my wife where she needs to go. And it's like, even if I can get a driving job, I'd be happy. I mean, I could probably deliver pizzas and make more than what Social Security gives me. He's going to leave his wife soon. Dude's never happy. Yeah, me neither, Maggie. Yeah, Joe Dirt, but they want to travel me 75 miles away to do it. He can always just throw money at another underage girl. Yep. Yeah, and good morning, Mag. I literally thought about doing that, offering money to see who control Vaughn and see who can get the most money out of Vaughn. They get to keep that money, and I'll throw $100 bill on it just for them doing it. Larry, have you heard about Vaughn's pregnant girlfriend in the game Fallout 4? That guy must have been really hard up for a. Yeah, well, I can't believe she's 26 years old in the game. You sure she ain't 16, Vaughn? That's more your type. Vaughn is live. Well, Heather, you guys have fun at that Hash Bash 2023. Smoke heavy, girl. Enjoy it. Yeah, I couldn't believe he said that, Maggie. I really didn't. I laughed my ass off about that. They're all three okay if you got the right cook. Just matters who's got the best deals, what I do. Which one do you like best? I'd go to whoever's got the best cook today. I can see Vaughn working at a Denny's. No, I don't see Vaughn working nowhere. Only place Vaughn's going to work is on his horse vaginas and his Fallout 4 game. Big boys. Yeah, I know all about big boys. Yep. 2 hours, 7 minutes, 41 viewers, 19 thumbs up. I'm glad everyone's coming out to the YouTube station this morning. Big Larry's live. I'm glad to be here. Just want to get in, say hi to everyone, make sure everyone's doing good on this beautiful Saturday morning. I don't know how beautiful it is. I ain't opened the curtains yet. I know it rained all day yesterday and all last night. It probably quit raining about 6:30 this morning, so I bet our creek is up. The wife says it's nice outside. A little windy though. I can hear the wind kicking. Today be a good day to take the kites to the park and fly a kite. Hey, Von Hilton, today might be the day you throw your styrofoam planes out in the field. They might be able to fly with 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's still raining here. The hash bash is a soaker. It's gonna be. I bet he would too. KG. Yeah, a lot of restaurants are closing. It's like the Golden Corral. They closed in London. And someone's got a rumor going that they're getting ready to reopen. Well, I hope they got a manager that cares. Because that's the only reason that store closed, because their manager sucked. He never checked none of the foods. He didn't do nothing. Probably sat in his office. Yeah. Well, the Andy, I was just trying to help. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm going to be addicted to the YouTube people. You guys got me addicted to it. I might have to sue Secular Opinion and put him in jail for getting me addicted. For even saying the word YouTube to me. That's all right. We'll take care of payment. I'll come up to Canada and we'll have a Canadian beer together. Yeah, I think so too, Raccoon Man. Because once I started getting my friends coming on here and people like you guys, I'm addicted to you now. I'm glad to get on here and talk to you guys every morning. Well, I like Jack Daniels, so if they can get anywhere near it, that's fine. You know, the last time I had Jack Daniels was the same year that Jack Daniels came out with honey. Do y'all remember that? When Jack Daniels put honey in their Jack Daniels, that is the last one I've tasted. I never tasted the apple cinnamon one. Yeah, everybody's suing him, but like I said, I'll buy him a beer and we'll call it even. Wait till he sees this video. He gonna laugh at me. I know he is. You know, there's certain things you guys can lie about, and then there's certain things you can't. You know, it's like me saying I own the fucking mint. Von Hilton probably believes I do own the Pennsylvania mint, people. He's that stupid. Yeah, he's very gullible. That's like the night that I told Miss Parker that her paycheck was in the mail for her throwing Vaughn. And he got on there, oh, now I got you, I got you. You admitted you were being paid to troll me. And she said, yeah, that wooden penny paid me a lot. He believes dumb shit. He believes every shit. He believes everything out of his own mouth, of course. But you let someone else lie, and oh, yeah, he's all over us, ain't he? But when he lies, we're not allowed to say one fucking word to him about it. And that's why we are the trolls. Fuck you, Vaughn. We're calling you out on your fucking bullshit. You forgot that little comment there, Frank. It's supposed to be a little dot in front of the one. 0.190. He still believes Miss Parker is a man, yes. You know, personally, I don't care what Miss Parker is. I don't care if it is a man. If it wants to be a man, let her be a man. If she's a woman, then let her be a woman. That's her choice what she wants to be. She looks like a woman to me. I ain't seen no man with a breast like that. And if it's a man, doctor, whoever gave her breast, great job. Yeah, well, whatever doctor gave that man them beautiful mountains that Miss Parker has, then great job, doctor. Yeah, probably Raccoon Man. Vonhelton, you say you need renters to move into your houses? Sounds like Shanny and Rev are going to need a place pretty soon. I bet he did. I really miss him. He was a hell of a man to watch. I mean, I loved every video he put. I mean, there's some of them I didn't really get into, but I still watched him just because he made me laugh. He was interesting. It was something to watch. Nothing against anybody else, but lobster, lobster all the way. And I still talk about him today, people. Mr. Lobster. I know 99.9 of you know exactly who he is. Yes, he did. I was trying to hook something up, but I couldn't line it up when he was in Vegas. I was literally trying to hook up something while he was in Vegas. I know Mrs. Parker and a lot of you guys donated for him to go to Las Vegas. I think he had a blast, people. You could see him in Las Vegas and how much fun he was having. I literally was trying to get Lobster arrested. I will say that clear and say it for the second time. I was trying to get Lobster arrested. He wouldn't have went to the jailhouse. He wouldn't have been handcuffed. He just would have shit his pants. Because I do have a brother in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he is a peace officer. He carries a gun. He carries a badge. He carries his, the handcuffs, everything. He works for one of the casinos. And I was going to mess with him. My brother was going to act like he's going to arrest him and then hand him a big old fat J and say, "Here, you smoke this and you're out free." Compliments of Mr. Frost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he has no idea how an eye test works, IQ test. And the way I heard, he did it when he was in fourth grade, fifth grade. Well, Von Hilton, if you have an IQ of 190, why didn't you get a free scholarship? Fill me in on that. How's that work? Why did you not get a free scholarship with a 190 IQ when my son's IQ ain't even went over the 100 marker, but he got a full scholarship? Von Hilton, he ain't been in college 2 years. He's already getting letters to go to work for them. He's already been offered $122,000 a year job. NASA, the spaceship, all Florida, they've already sent him an offer. The day he graduates, they want him. Yeah, exactly. Nick Bravo stopped it all for us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's what they're trying to make, my son. Well, it is, Todd, but it does have the real seal on it. It has their seal. I looked. I thought maybe Von Hilton was fucking with me. No, it came from them. No, they didn't ask for no money. They didn't. They just said, "Will you please come down to visit us? We are interested in putting you to work when you graduate from college." Because he does go to Eastern Kentucky University. He is taking up computer science is his subject. His main subject is computer science. And the way I hear, NASA needs some computer scientists. Yeah, kind of like a recruiting letter. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what you call it. I mean, it's all I know is he got a letter from him. Oh, they've already tried to get my kid to join the services. He turned them down. I hope he does too, Todd, because he's going to be in a little debt. So he's going to have to get a major job to get the debt paid. He did get a full scholarship, people. So he don't pay for his books. He don't pay for the teachers or the classes, but he still has to pay for his food and board. That means that dormitory he's living in, he has to pay for that. All that food he eats, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he has to pay for that. He does have financial aid helping him. How much they will take or charge him, I have no idea. He has no idea. He's just trying to live his life happy. He got a free ride to college. He's taking that ride. Hell, Andy, they called my house telling me, asking me. They just called my house last week wanting to know if Arnold wanted to join. Arnold laughed at him and hung up on him. No, I don't want to join no army. Thanks, anyways. Bye. Honestly, I think it might be a good thing for him. Make him tougher, meaner, lose a little weight, get in better shape than he's in. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I still see a lot of young kids joining. Both of Ronnie Ray's boys went, and he still has one in there. Larry has been an A student all the way from the kindergarten to the 11th grade. The 11th grade, he brought one B, and it was in regular science. Everything else has been A's the rest of his whole life. He's had one B in his whole life, nothing under B. He has been an A student all the way across the boards, except that one B, and he was upset about that. As you know, Larry is autistic. They say he's not autistic no more, that he outgrew it. I still see the autistic in him. Hey, maybe it's not autistic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just shy. I don't know. Maybe he's like his mommy, shy. You'll have to meet his mommy 3 or 4 or 5 times before she'll even really say hi and good morning to you. She literally has to get to see you and know you a few times. Yes, I know, Todd, but Social Security says it does. Yep, and I think it's just because he was getting all them straight A's across the board. That just shows me that Larry pays attention in school more than some of these other people. The other kids are all playing with their friends and talking to their friends and this and that. And Larry was paying attention to the teacher. Yeah, he used to be on Social Security for it, Todd. And they took him off when he was in the fourth grade or the fifth grade, I think it was. So he's been off it quite a few years now. Said he wasn't eligible for it no more. Okay. Vaughn was an A student. He never got a B. Yeah, I don't believe that. With 190 IQ, he should have got a free scholarship. So why does he owe $8,000 to a scholarship? Because he never graduated. He never did the whole 8 year or 4 years. He did two community college. Remember? My son got a free ride, Von Hilton. You didn't get no free ride. You couldn't even get your mommy to pay it for you. Because she knew you were going to fail. She knew you wasn't going to finish. She knew you wasn't going to graduate and get them degrees like you're supposed to be getting. You say you have a 2-year degree in law, housing, businesses, real estate? Show it to me, Vaughn. Show me the piece of paper that says you're legally able to legally give people advice on real estate. And I want to see the stamp of Ohio, because this would have been Ohio, not Kentucky. This was the Ohio stamp if he's got it. And then once he shows it to me, Von Hilton, do you forget? You live in the state of Kentucky. Now you got to get a Kentucky one. Yeah, I didn't think so neither, Todd. Yeah, college really paid off for him that way, Frank. Hey, Pong, I hear you're over there telling the stories. A fluffy bunny pagan. Vaughn is a fluffy bunny pagan. Very true, Todd. Well, people, I think Larry's going to call this the morning show. Get off here and see if I can clip into Von Hilton's show this morning. You know, as soon as I get in there, he's going to fucking leave. He ain't going to let me in. Even my name showing up, I'm going to get flagged. So I'm just going to get off here and do some things around here, see what I can get into. I did a 2.5 hour show on a day that I usually don't. But I just wanted to get on here and just see some of my friends, talk to my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a good day and good luck. And thank you, Todd, because I am still searching for that new place. And I can't wait to get in there for I can do a brand new video in a brand new place. Everybody have a good day. Peace out.